Alright, dead item description, programs, part selection list, dead item miscellaneous 8007 2D. Description, purpose of dead item, description, describe the content, format, requirements of the list, all of the parts approved with the designated design selection, specific the contract, approval date, August 5th, 1998. Official primary responsibility, DLACC, DTCI, and GitHub not applicable. Application relationship with the data contained with the format, content, preparation, instruct for the data, resolve of the work, the task prescribed, and solicitation data items conjunct with the data item miscellaneous 8007 and 1E. Part approval required data item description superseding data item description miscellaneous 8007 2C. Applicable form DOD form 2053 AMS number 5 F6858. Preparation instructions reference document. Applicable issue of the document cited herein include the approval of the dates of the date and applicable amendment of the notice and revisions that are specified within the contract. 2. Layout of the proposed program part selection list. Proposed a program part selection list generated with the work task solicitation to comply with the form DOD Norm 2053 program part selection list worksheet instruction completing. DOD 2053 is provided in 10 with the government furnished baseline. Is specified part of the contract with the government furnished baseline that you develop the program parts program support list program part selection list. This paragraph does not apply. Layout of the program part selection list. Program part selection list should be divided into two sections. Section 1, general application parts. Section 2, limited application parts. Each section is divided into two subsections, such as subsection A, mechanical parts, subsection B, electrical, electronic parts. Within each subsection, the parts shall be listed in federal stock class distribution statement. Approved for public lease distribution is unlimited. Alright, preparation instructions. Item A, prime contractor number. Item B, equipment system and subsystem name. Item C, contractor's name. Item D, name of the contractor represented. Item E, date of selection. Item F, area code, phone number of the contractor represented listed. Item D, card column 1 through 5, 5-digit code, Defensive Supply Center, Columbus. Will provide a 5-digit contract number, primary node made of the obtained contractor code assignment B with the MCASS, C number, column number 10. 8. Card column 7 to 10, Federal Supply Code with the dash both on column 6 and 11. The cards 12 and 18 discrete with the index number. Each for the part exceed with the 7th character for the index number of the program part. Selection list parts include 2 alpha the brief with the intent with the identifier of the primary subcontractor submitted with the parts or approval request. If only one alpha the prefix is used, the most appear with the card column 12 of the proceed with the blank card in column 12. Maximum 4 digits each with the program part selection list is probably the left ear with the field. An alphabetical suffix identified revision specifically part list and the number of later transaction leave blank with the initial part submission. Card column 9 through 13 noun with the card with all the noun cards available. The military parts control advisory group. Alpha code with the type of the evaluation card. AP for the part evaluation only. D for the procurement document evaluation, and only B for the or B for both evaluations. Card column 33 through 37, the estimated quantity of the parts required for each of the equipment item left and filed zeros. Card column 38 through 69, part procurement document number, leave with the number bank when applicable. Column 70 through 74, commercial government indicator associated with the part procurement document number. Card column 38 through 69. Card column 75 through 79, leave blank. Card column number 8, 1 for line 1. Line card 2, 1 through 32, part drawing specific number 1 with 1 line 1. Card column 38 through 69 is left blank. Enter the actual manufacturer vendor part numbers. Block 10 preparation instructions continued. Alright, contents of the proposed program part selection list. The proposed program part selection list included the information required in the DoD Form 2053. Non-standard parts included with the proposed program part selection list shall be supplemented by existing drawing specification vendors data sheet with the other pertinent data allowed with evaluation of the part. Data need not be furnished a standard non-standard parts covered with the document with the Department of Defense Index specification standard. The government furnished baseline parts is specified with as part of the contract with the government furnished baseline. Parts shall be used to develop the program part selection list. Marked up copy of the part selection listing. Government furnished baseline parts shall be identified and provided a list of the program part selection list. A preferred method of government furnished part baseline parts is either the motorized parts for the control automated support system or or MPCAS, or Modernized Part Control Automated Support System process. Contents of the program part selection list shall include the following: index number, description include the part name in accordance with the Federal Cataloging Handbook H6, name of the modified of the related, description of the characters, size, type, part type, generic type, style of the hardness, assurance, capability, specific material requirements included with the description, acquisition docket number, the federal specification, military specification, industrial specification, contractor specific drawing, part number including actual manufacturer part number in addition with the control drawing part number, commercial government entity code, accordance with the federal handbook H4 for each part with the procurement document and remarks include the pertinent comments of the part listed, the cross-reference between the Section 1 and Section 2 applicable, the qualification status, parts restriction placed on the uses parts, including special settings, requirements limited to application, the other special provision applied to acquiring active the primary contractor part, documentation status, long lead time, technical risk, other requirements as appropriate. Additional program part selection list. Parts approved with the work task. All parts selected by the government furnished baseline, if the applicable, should be added with the program part selection list. Withdrawal of approval of the part shall be indicated in the strip with withdrawal and place for the part description. The reason for the withdrawal was shown in the remark clown format of the approval of the request for the parts left for the Department of Defense index specification standards. Part of approval of the parts approval of the request for the Department of Defense index specification standards should comply with the format DoD Form 2053. Production of the Form DoD 2053 is authorized. The form may be handwritten. Type preparation instruction as follows. Alright, line 2, cage of the procurement document number, the vendor number of the used part of the line 2 card column 133 and 32, the card column 38 through 69, vendor manufacturer actual number, the actual number of the include the line 2 of the card in 132, enter vendor manufacturer number, the additional source of the part, line 2 card column 72 74, cage manufacturer whose part is listed in line 2 card column 38 through 69, line 2 card column 75 through 79, leave blank, line card column 82 for line 2, line card 3 for the 1 through 79, alternate supplemental description information is necessary, line card 30, column 83 for line 3, revision program part selection list, program part selection list should be revised page, omitted reissue with the operation option of the contract of the acquisition activity, approval of the appropriate intervals, the MPCASS operation preferred method parts for the control operation MPCASS contractor incur with the requirement of the MPCAS access provide operation under the MPCASS system. Automated program part selection. Copy of the automated version of program part selection list can be obtained with the Defensive Supply Center Columbus for electronic item with the Defensive Industrial Supply Center for mechanical items. And this was program part selection list. Testing.